Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. And today, indeed, check this out. Today, we're going to do a little bit of Elite Dangerous on the PlayStation 5 because, frankly, Odyssey is a hot mess of nightmare at the minute. But that's okay. I don't mind. I got to play a little bit of Odyssey earlier on, and it was kind of okay. It was good. I was playing on 1080s, no probs. Now I can probably stream this out better than what it is right now, but I've reconfigured all of my stuff. I've reconfigured all of my everything back down to 1080. But I know for a fact that I can pump this out much better with a much better quality. But it looks like it's holding up fine. I can see it's doing the biz. Sound off if you're here. It's always nice to say hello to everyone. Let me put... I love how it does the chat. These things, they're great. I tell you what, they're great. The Streamlabs stuff, everything else, very good. Now, we're obviously on the old tickety-boo. Let's get everything ready. No keyboard required. Now, let's just see where we are. And I'll tell you where we are. Muang. Now, if you remember, we were transporting Fujin Tea backwards and forwards. Simply to open up the wonders that are Broo Tarquin. Now, it took me friggin' ages to unlock this dude. Oh, hold on, you can't actually see what I'm looking at. So, this is new to me. Hold on. Let me switch you back up. Bang, there you go. So, Broo Tarquin. I finally got him his 50 units of Fujin Tea, which is cool. We had another one pop up. Oh, no, it was on Odyssey, which is fine. So, we also have Etienne Dawn, which is 25 occupied escape pods. That ain't good. Marsha Hicks. Mind Osmium, and Chloe was the sensor fragments, which we also did. Been to see Palin all the way down there in Ark, and I didn't pin a bloody thing. What a nightmare. Now, we are at Broo Tarquin, so let's just check him out. We're actually where we need to be. Broo's Legacy. Let's go and see what we can see. Now, he essentially does lasers. That's all he does. All he does. Why wouldn't it allow me to say browse all? Wow, it allowed me to say browse all before. That's weird, isn't it? This game is very odd. Very, 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 very strange. I have no idea. But rest assured, he does beam lasers, pulse lasers, and burst lasers. Pete888, how are you doing? Good evening. Nice to see you, my friend. Are you an Elite Dangerous player? Are you a regular to this? Because I know a lot of people watch and they just kind of hide in the wings, which is totally cool. Let's have a look. So I actually have on these beam lasers. If you can remember, guys, I've been doing some random stuff. We've got an Imperial Clipper, and I've got a weird fixed multi-cannon and a Seeker missile. I don't know why I have these random loadouts. I need to sort this out because my ship is all over the shop, and I don't know why it's happening. I don't know why I can't go browse all. Damn it! Anyway, here are the different... Ah, good man, Pete. Good man, good man. it's still. I'm super hoping that they're going to do a PS5 version, but we'll see, shall we? We'll see. Sorry, I've got a hat on. I don't usually have a hat on. I just have a hat on today, just because I've been super busy. Now, if we look at the efficiency of this weapon, here we go. Efficient weapon. We can do sulfur, heat dispersion, heat exchangers, heat vanes. Heat vanes is going to hold us back there. We've only got 2 of them. We'll probably only ever get there if we do efficient weapon, which is a shame, because I'd like to get up here. A fully engineered level 5 beam laser with efficient, 60% less thermal load. That's huge. The power draw and the distributor draw is a huge decrease as well, and it gives you an extra quarter. It gives you an extra quarter of damage, which is great. You know, nearly 18 away from 14 and a quarter. Nobody ever does lightweight. Not happening. Long range could be interesting. That gives you a whoa. That gives you. We would be stopped at level 4. In fact, we'd be stopped at level 3 because we only have 1 focus crystal. So not going to happen. But it's interesting to see. I never really spend too much time looking at what these engineering upgrades do. You think of one and you're like, that's one I've got to go for. So overcharged weapon, this is the one everybody goes for. We're definitely going to be stopped there, so we can only get up to 3. 50% damage, but a 25% increase in distributor and a 10% increase in thermal. Overall, 70% damage increase, which is good, obviously, but some significant reductions. Now, the short range blaster, I think, is the one that gives the highest 75% damage increase. Yep, but it reduces the range significantly. And the sturdy mount is just, oh, come on, integrity. Is it going to be nobody's going to shoot it? Fine, but it smashes out your FSD range. No good. So the ones you're really thinking on are short range, overcharge, long range, or efficient. I guess you could get 90% mass to take off 7 tons for each one. Maybe could be interesting. We can't even do it anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. So what I'm going to think about doing is pop it up. We'll go on efficient weapon first. Let's start engineering. Come on, we've got to start engineering. But now we've done one, we can now have a look at the experimentals and see what we got. Okay, so okay, thermal shock sounds cool. Thermal vent. Okay, what? Increases heat dissipation when successfully striking a target. So, at the cost of increased heat generation when missing. Okay, so when you hit someone, you lose heat. When you miss someone, you gain heat. That's kind of interesting. Not really looked at these. Okay, thermal conduit. Experimental upgrade that increases damage output based on the heat. Oh, okay. So if the other ship you're firing against has a high heat rating, you do more damage. I have never looked at any of these. This is so funny. Here we go. Friend or foe beam modulation. When the beam strikes a wingman's shields, its energy is regulated, regenerating the shield instead of damaging it. Now that is freaking cool. This is the type of... That is what you want. That is good. But because these are both... So on my clipper I have the large hardpoints, the threes. I have turreted beam lasers, which aren't great if you're trying to do this, because you want to be able to fire this at your friend. Interesting. Concordant secrets. Again, that does wingman stuff. You can see the big blue plus says it's going to be good. Oversize we can't do. Flow control, power draw we can't do. Integrity, mass, nope. Look at that, stripped down. The mass reduction is so minimal. Hey Spanks, how you doing? The mass reduction is so minimal, it is bloody ridiculous. I love these concordant sequence, regeneration sequence, and what was the other one? No, that's it. They are great, but I think you're going to go with thermal shock. It brings the damage level down. So it brings the damage level down, but it does heat damage to the target, which we're going to have on anyway. So we are going to put that on at some point, but we're not going to do it right now. So let's just have a little shifty of what we're doing. So if we're not going to keep it on efficient weapon. However, when we get to level 5 efficient weapon, I think this is actually the best overall. Actually, can we get all the way with overcharge? No, we're going to stop. So we should probably keep efficient weapon because we are going to want to try and push through that. Okay, but we're not going to be able to do this for both of them anyway. But I'm going to pin this. I like the idea of a 20% damage increase and a massive reduction in everything else, particularly the thermal load. That's really good, I think. Yeah, Pete, I tell you what, it's a weird one. Usually when we come up with these, it's like, oh, what are you going to do for your engineering? Everybody just goes, yeah, more damage. Just more damage. It's got to be more damage. And yeah, maybe more damage is great, but at the cost of a huge increase in distributor and a 15% increase in heat. If you look at your output, which you can, okay, fair enough. The way I've got the ship set up, there isn't a huge 68% usage out of everything, which is fine. But as I said, the ship is totally balked at the minute. I have no idea what is on the ship. I have no idea what is going on. So what I suggest we do is we just use whatever we've got that costs nothing. Everything costs nickel. Apart from this. So we're going to stick long range on. Sulfur modified. Pup. Yeah, right. We're just going to smack this up. Now the reason why we're doing this is just to rank up the engineer. That's all we're doing. So, and you can see it heading up. No more random number generator. It just goes up. To be fair, for it to take 5, 6, 7, 8 level 1s to get it fully done, that is ridiculous. So we'll go to level 2 and we'll see. And as you can see at the top there in the blue, it shows you how much more it's going to give you in the rep of the dude, which is very good. See, that gave us a quarter. Very easy to see that coming around. That gave us a shitload. That gave us half. And now again, it's slowing us down. Now, as you can see down the bottom here, we could move on to the next level if we wanted to, but I don't want to because I know we only have one focus crystal. So I'm quite happy to keep pushing this up. Okay, that's that done. And we could do that there, but we ain't going to keep long range weapon anyway. It doesn't make any difference. What I think I'm probably going to put on is efficiency. I think I'm going to put efficiency on. Wait a minute, Pete. You've read that the new fully engineered FSD you can buy is better than the one you can actually get in the... I think it is. I also don't know where you can buy it. Can you tell me where we buy it from? I remember it was a community goal thing, wasn't it? Tell me what that was. So we're wiping that off. And as you can see, doing these little piddly level 1s now, it's giving us a tiny increase, which is fine. But I'm going to do them. 104.42. We can do loads of these. Let's go. Now, I haven't gone in and got all the materials that I needed or exchanged them with a trader or done anything. I've just I've just come in really and gone, right, this is what we're doing. Up to level 4 already. And as you can see now, it's... However, by the time we get the other beam laser up, I think we'll be fine. We can... Oh, we can even do 3s. Well, we may as well do 3s. Let's do it. Yeah. Bang. So these beam lasers are now going to be wicked, which is cool. Keep going. We've got a load of materials. I'm going to max this out to the top. I don't care that we can now go to level 4. Don't care. Keep going. Finalize that. Done. Okay. So we can now go to level 4, but we can only run this twice. So I'm going to run once on this, and I'm going to run once on the other one as well. So what you really want to do is put your experimental effect on. Let's just see how this works. So experimental effect here, thermal shock, says minus 10%. On here, can't do it. Here, it says the same thing, minus 10%. So you might as well just put your experimental on, and it doesn't matter where you put your experimental effect on, whether it's engineered 1 down to 5, it's still only going to do the same thing. So you may as well put it on when you know you can. But you've got to be careful here, because look at all that cost. Those heat-resistant ceramics might cause us issues. No, it won't. Okay, that's fine. So let's put on our thermal. What do we want here? I think we want the thermal shock. That's the way to go with your lasers. Lasers. Thermal shock. Of course. Smash. There he goes. Now, so it's brought our damage down by 1.5. Fine. But it's going to be pushing through that thermal damage to the targets. Okay, we've done 1. Not sure of purchase point, but I know you need to buy it. 18 data mine. Wait, exception 26 tellurium. Oh, so it's a tech broker. It is, yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Right, so we've got beam laser 1 up to efficient 3. Beam laser 2, here we go. We're going to do the same thing. I'm all over the efficiency. I think that's the way to do it. It's the best thing to do. We don't need to rank these up now. We can just, as soon as we can go up, we can go up. You can see we're not getting hardly any stuff from our dude. Right, here we go. This will get us up to 5, I'm sure. Do a couple of these. Running out of heat exchangers. One more. It's level 5. So we've maxed him out. Do one more. So that's maxed everything out. Now all of the modifications are totally full. We can see that. Let's pop our experimental thermal shock on. Done. Then we get 1 go on this. Here we go. Let's make it a good one. That's all right. Ah, the damage per second has gone up by 15.1. That's interesting. So I'm quite happy with that. We're going to save this other one for the other one. We're going to come back and do this weapon now up to efficiency 4. And hopefully we get a good roll. Oh, that's a well better roll. Look at that. The damage per second went up over half. Everything went up pretty much a half. That was wicked. And you can see our damage per second is now 15.3. That was a good roll. I enjoyed that roll. I've really enjoyed that roll. So, now, we should be able to browse all, but I don't know why we can't. But you can also do pulse lasers and burst lasers here. That's cool. Now what we're going to do, I would like to be able to browse all. I really don't understand why I can't do it. It's very strange. To be fair, I usually I will pretty much always go beam lasers if I can get away with the heat, but you know, I'm not sure. So what we need to do is pin a modify your module. Modify your module. Okay, we've got to pin this. Efficient weapon, pin it. Now you must pin. You can pin. I didn't know this. You can pin one engineer blueprint for each engineer, not just. Oh god, how annoying! Those heat veins are causing us issues because we could get this up to the top of the pops, but that's fine. As soon as we get to a place where we can get some heat veins, we know that we can make those beam lasers absolutely pucker. Okay, so Broo has been done, which is wicked. So let's have a little look at our engineers. Look, Tim, how you doing? Ah, good night, mate. Nice to see you. Hey, I've not forgotten you. I've not forgotten you. Lords of Midnight is coming, my friend. Lords of Midnight is coming, Tim. Nice to see you along, my friend. Good night. I know it's later over in Germany. Good night, my friend. Right, so we didn't pin anything at Liz Ryder, which is stupid because we were just there. We didn't pin anything at Michael Quent. Same thing. Dumb. Okay, we did with Chloe, but we now need to start doing something now with this commander, and it looks as if occupied escape pods. Okay, I like this though. Sensors. He's in Lost. Look how far away he is. 22,000 light. So both of these are friggin' miles away. Go F yourselves. Not interested. So what else have we got? Mine 500 units of ore. Federation. 50 combat bonds. Combat rank. Colonia. The Party of Yoru. Zachariah Nemo. Okay, so when you see something like this, whether it says something like the Party of Yoru or the Blue Oyster Cult Mafia or something, the way to do it is come out of your thing, go into the galaxy map. Mr. Vanderlinde, how you doing, my friend? Oh, what a name for sore eyes. How are you, buddy? Right, okay, search. And we just go for Yoru. We'll find out where it is. Not too far away. Okay? So Yoru is just there. Not far away whatsoever from where we are. So, what you would do is you would go to Yoru and you would just start taking loads of missions to up your rank with that particular faction, and then you would be able to go and do that engineer. Now, do we want to do that, or what else do we want to do? I'll tell you what we want to do. First things first, we need to go back to Shimrada Desra because we're all over the shop at the minute. I have no idea. Oh, what's going on in Gateway? Hey, there's a system called Gateway. I didn't know there was a system called Gateway. Like the shop?
Landing gear retracted.
What's going on in Gateway? Yeah. Ah, dude, it's cool. It's nice to see you. Do you know what? I just decided to put on the PS5 version, Mr. AV, because it looks beautiful. Look at this. I'm in my beautiful ship. I've got no shield.
Flight control. No.
That's what the game's all about.
Goodbye, Commander.
None of this 1 frame per second. Oh, look, how much fun. Yes! Look how quick this ship goes, man. Look when I boost this ship. 540. That is the best, man. That is just big time smile inducing. Right, let's get out of here. Look at that, beautiful. This is what I'm telling you, man. Where are our beautiful visuals gone? Where's all our loveliness gone? Disappeared. Don't know where it's gone. Disappeared. Oh, the thrusters on that, Paul, are grade. Well, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Let's have a look. This ship, man. I'm telling you. You want to see a ship. Jesus Christ, I wish I knew how to use this. Fuck me. How the fuck do you use this thing? Look at that. That ship. This is the ship. Oh, it's so good. There's me in the cockpit. It's funny how the game, when you look at the game and how it actually renders itself out, it's weird, isn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot I could change like different... Hey! Whoa! Look at us, that's us flying the ship. Look, she's moving the joystick. That is cool as F. Whoop, 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 whoop. That is brilliant. I forgot you could do this. Do you do this all the time, AV? Whoop, whoop. Oh my god. Look how big this ship is. If only I could walk around it. Look at this. Right, I can just play the game like this. This is ridiculous. It's like we're on a ferry. I don't know why I've never done this before. Wow. But you can't actually do anything when you're in this mode, so you've got to get out of it to do what we actually want to do. And what we actually want to do is challenge mode. Yeah, man. What we actually want to do is what was I thinking of? I can't remember. I think we said. I have to go to Shimada. We're very close. It's fine. Let's just go there. Let's just zoom in. Look at that. Using that map like a legend. Look at that. Straight in. It's not easy on the old PlayStation. Right, up we come. Whoa! Yeah! Yes! Ah, that's what I'm talking about. That is the bee's knees. Fantastic. Oh, dude. That is what you've got to remember, that the game is fun. And if you can remember that the game is fun, you're on the way. You're on the way. That is the way. This is the way. 3, 2, 1. You should be enjoying yourself. You should be enjoying yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, there's something ain't right. Whether it's you or whether it's the situation you're in, there's something not correct. Yeah. Okay, where are we? Now we haven't got far to go. Let's just see how many. We've only got 5 jumps, which is fine. Let's just have a look and see what we've got out here. Nothing really. I don't really spend too much time doing this on PlayStation because this is tedious. This is as quick as it goes. This is tedious Tedium. Oh my god, look how slow it is. Right, who is this dude? Ooh, a crate Mark II. I don't have a shield, guys. This guy's going to try and interdict me, and I don't have a shield. Not sure if I can take him on. I don't have any hull reinforcement either, I don't think.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
No. Yes, I do, but I'm still not sure about it. Okay, well. Just boost away. That is not the way. I'm pretty certain I haven't even got the fire group set up. Nope. That is classic. God, I don't know. He's going to interdict me pretty sharpish. I'm quite interested to check the new thingies. I don't think we have shield boosters on, obviously, because we don't have a shield. Thrusters, you asked me about. Where are they? Here we go. Ah, well done, Spanks. Very good, mate. Very, very good. Yes, so the thrusters are only three ups, and they can be even better. They can be even better. This guy is really struggling to. Shall I just stop for him? I'll stop. I'll wait. I'll stop for him and wait. I thought he wanted to. Oh, he's gone. He's freaking gone. Ship's too quick. The ship is too quick. Whoop! The ship's too quick, guys. I'm telling you. The ship is too quick. So check out some of my new stuff, guys. I've got this stuff going on. Check this out. What about this? What do you think about this?
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what do you think about that? Look at this. Be right back. Taking a short break. I'm not taking a break. I'm staying here. I'm right here. I'm not moved. I'm staying. I'm here. But look at this. Professional. No, professional means I'd be getting paid. And other than from some very, very generous donations, I am not getting paid. Yeah. Do you like that voice? Hey, check it out. Check it out. Right, what have we got here? Nothing. So usually if I was playing on my own, I would scan all of these. But seriously, dudes, it is such a mission on the PlayStation. Why it doesn't allow you to just do anything quickly, I really don't know why they hate us so much, but they do. So that is the way. Right, we need to definitely scoop now. So let's just have a little scoop. How far away? Not far away. 4 jumps. So we have that. Be right back. Check that out. That's cool. I like this. I'm really enjoying this one. Come on, boys. Have a little chat with me. Come on. Tell me what you're thinking. So this is my new way. I'm loving that it brings through the actual YouTube chat as well. That is cool, man. This is cool. So usually this is used for like a Twitch type thing. So I'm doing stuff on Twitch. If you haven't got me on Twitch, boys, get me on Twitch, because the Twitch is the way. So what I'm kind of doing with the Twitch stuff is I'm just sort of doing live and unplugged, 100%. I'm just sort of doing like throwaway stuff. Like when I get a free moment, I'll just do. What is this place called? Tower Nones. I like Tower Nones. It sounds cool. So I'm just doing sort of throwaway stuff. You know, if I can get on, I'll get on and I'll do something. But I like Twitch. It's really simple. I'm getting my head around how to use OBS a little bit more. It's a learning experience, learning curve, you know. It's all about learning. It's all about learning. How's the volume, guys, for the game? The game sounds like it might be a little bit too loud. Is it too loud? Like when we're going to go into this now, can you still hear me now talking when they're talking? Is it the same or is it a bit too loud? Because that's the loudest part of the game. I think it might be a bit too loud. I'm going to move it down a tiny bit. Teeny yellow polka dot bikini down. Oh, okay, cool. Well, I've moved it down anyway. So playing on the PlayStation 5, A, the game is beautiful. B, it's so easy to play, it's so easy to set up. The PC streams it like a dream. Everything is cool. I really hope Frontier get themselves together and work out what they're up to. They've had a hard run of it, you know, don't get me wrong. I've got much love for them, but they shouldn't have released the game, really. Odyssey isn't fit for release, in my opinion. You know, and they're only very lucky that they aren't getting the same backlash as Project CD Red did, because they didn't sell 2 million copies. They sold 20,000 copies. So if they'd have sold 2 million copies, this would have been a big thing. But because the relative pool of dissent is much smaller, it is much more diminished on the reputation of the company, which is good or bad. I don't know. You make your own mind up. But them's the facts. You know, you can't. That's the way it is. We've found a place we've never been before. I love these places you get to, and the stars are like huge, and you have like such a massive you have like a massive exclusion zone on it. That's cool. So Alan, you're going to get back into Odyssey, you say? You're going to have another go? Be good if you did. Have another play. Earlier on, I went in and had a little play. And instead of just crashing to desktop, it wiped my whole computer. Totally ended it. Just everything froze. I had to hold down the button and turn it off, which is a nightmare. Yeah, well, I hope that too, and Alan, but I can't help but think back to conversations that we had, and me saying, not that you were saying anything different. What I was saying was I've had history of Frontier's launches for their games. And as I wrote on the Discord that we share, guys, if anybody wants to come and join our Discord, Pete, if you want to come and join us, we're all on there. How would I even do that? I have no idea. My mods aren't doing anything, Spanky.
4, 3, 2.
What was I saying? What was I saying? God, I have no idea. What was I saying? I was about to say something of great importance. Seriously, what was I saying? Ah, yes. So, Alan, yeah, we'd had conversations on the Discord about previous Frontier launches, if you like, and I just said I was holding my breath really to see what happened, because the history wasn't great, and unfortunately I think I've been proven correct.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Frontier game releases. Ah, yes, Pete. Yeah. Ah, here we go. El Chileus. Cobra Mark III. Right, we can take a Cobra Mark III. We'll just wait around for them. Well, we'll go slowly towards Jameson. Yeah, I'm sure the graphics will get fixed as well. Alan, you're not wrong. I just think it was a weird one when we were all playing the alpha, and then they were like, right, we're releasing it in 2 weeks after it had finished. Almost all of us were like, that doesn't sound right. This is bad. I don't even have my guns on. You see what happens? Chaff. Why am I saying chaff? Like I'm playing on the... Look at this dude. Right, now the missiles go. Now the missiles go. Look at those missiles. Look at this dude. Expert Cobra Mark III nearly takes me down. I love those missiles. Beautiful.
Target destroyed.
Nearly died though, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You'd imagine their butts have got to be on fire somewhere. The performance issues are huge. Yeah. I think that somebody in Frontier is in the art department is getting their ass handed to them. There will be somebody is going to be very angry. But at the end of the day, the game is what it is. But also, more importantly than that, the Frontier have a history of being very shareholder-led. I was saying this to Cyberden earlier on. They have a history of being very investor-led, which isn't great.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Look at this, great! I'm getting limpets to pick all this shit up. Fantastic. Why not?
Programming limpet drone.
So that ain't great. And I think what happened is they had a schedule to stick to, and the investors, both of them expired. I see, that's the thing. If you move too quickly, your limpets will blow up. I just want to get a little bit closer to where all the mats are. There you go. That'll do. Right, we can let them pick them up. So I think that the company it's because the company is so investor or shareholder driven. If they say they're going to release it on May 19th or whenever it is, that's when they release it, irrespective of the fact that the game is ready or not ready. That is, the people who invest in Frontier Developments have no clue about game development, about the player base, about goodwill, about anything whatsoever. They just care that they follow what they are told to do, otherwise they lose their investment, or they lose their investment. And I think that is exactly what's happened. Yeah, well, we've got a big delay, Pete, before Odyssey comes out on console, because tell you what, it shouldn't have come out on PC. So look at these dudes. Give him a scan. He's alright. What about him? Yeah, they're all okay. Hello, boys. See you later. So that it makes it quite difficult to make a game when you're being forced to release a game. And Chris Roberts had to do it himself way back in 2000, 2001 with Freelancer. Microsoft forced him to release that game, and the game wasn't ready. I mean, God knows what's going on with Star Citizen, because that game isn't ready either. But that's another, you know, like 8-year in the making game. But that they must have had close to $100 million of investment, which is ridiculous. I mean, it's stupid the amount of money that they've had. And there isn't a tangible thread or a tangible narrative or any kind of game there. The persistent universe is like horrific. The CryEngine, I'm not a fan of the CryEngine anyway. I think it's too resource intensive. And unless you have a mega PC, and I went, you know, and a mega PC back in 2014 is like a shit PC now. It's the same game. It is just, what? How has this happened? How are we in this situation? I don't know. Yes, it is all too clear, Mr. V. All too clear. Now hold on, is it morning time for you, AV? Are you working today? Are you working from home? Or are you at the office? What are you up to? Can we tempt you with the old Valheim this weekend? Maybe this Friday. My wife comes back tomorrow. I can't wait. I swear to friggin' God, man. That's been a hard 5 weeks. I've really struggled. She grounds me, man. Grounds me. Look at beautiful, 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 beautiful Jameson. Haha, yeah, Valheim maybe, okay. Okay, let's let the ship dock us. There it goes. I've noticed that the Blue Danube is more pronounced as well when you play on Odyssey, which is cool. I just love playing the game, man, and I want to play the game. I got up really early this morning to play Odyssey, and I was like, I had it working the night before. I was like, right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to test some things out, and it just crashed to desktop. Friggin' nightmare. Then the reinstall. Kind of okay, but not. Just total ball ache. Mega. No response from Frontier. No response from anything. Get on and fix it yourself, which I ended up doing. I just feel I want more. I expect. No, I don't want more. I expect more from a company based in the UK who have had a huge amount of money invested into this game, have a huge amount of money within, so that they are not scrimping on development resources, who's headed up by a guy who I actually respect and admire, and I'm fucking pissed off. To put it bluntly. But not to the fact that it's, you know, the end of the world. But, you know, just... Right, okay, now, let's see what's going on with this ship. Let's see what other ships we have. And I have a sneaky suspicion we need to do some mining. I think it's time for the mine. And I haven't done any mining, really, ever. So let's see if we can find... If we've got a ship, it'll be here. Let's see how many ships we have and what we may do. In fact, can I? No, I can't, damn it. Well, let's look at the hard points first. So, we've got our beam lasers, which are wicked. We ain't going to get rid of them. So, the reason why I have those turreted tracked on the top is because whenever I'm fighting, I always usually... I'm like below the target, and the target's always above me relatively where my reticle is. I always try, rather than keep him down there and I'm trying to go that way, he's always up there and I'm trying to go that way, because you have much more view and you don't have your dashboard in the way. So I always try and put my turrets, if I'm having them, like Ed 209 at the top. You have 12 seconds to comply. That type of thing. Now we have one multi-cannon and an advanced missile rack. I've got to say, I was digging those missiles because they were frickin' hilarious fun. There is no other way of telling you that they are anything other than brilliant fun, because they are brilliant fun. As long as you can get the shields down with the lasers, then ping the missiles, that would be great. However, I've just realized that one of the reasons why we don't... Look at this. I'm holding almost 200 in cargo, and I've got no... I'm not hauling anything whatsoever. What am I doing? Okay, fine. Look, can I turn this into a mining ship? I don't want to get out of this ship because I friggin' love it. Can I turn this into a mining ship? Let's see what ships we've got here. Okay, we've got the Viper Mark IV. The Adder. I bought that because of you, AV. Cobra Mark III, the Ulysses, my first ship, the Falcon de Lacy. Beauty! It's a good ship. The Imperial Eagle. Sweet Mother of Mary, Jesus, Joseph. Look at the speed on that. That is a friggin' ship. The Imperial Eagle. And it is called Swift. That is just the best. Oh my lord. We have a Dolphin, which is a great ship. Don't be turning your nose up at a Dolphin. For some reason, I've got a Federal dropship. I don't know how I got one, but I have one. The Count Duckula is literally a no ship for me anymore. Just get rid. The Diamondback Explorer. I started playing with this because I really enjoyed it. Look at that. 60 light years. 60 light years unladen. That is freaking awesome. Asp Explorer. I can't believe the Diamondback has got a bigger jump. That is ridiculous. But Asp Explorer, the Jowra Lane, that is my actual real ship of ships. Fine. We've got a T7. Now, the only reason why we won't use the T7 for the mining is, as you can see, it has mining stuff on it. It doesn't have the Class 2 that's needed for the seismic blowing up the asteroids. And when you're doing a stream, you want to be blowing up asteroids because that is where the shits and the gigs are at. And it can't do it. You don't even need an abrasion blaster. All you need is 2 mining lasers and a load of... It's set out nicely as a miner though. Look at that. It's even got a shield on it. Quelle horreur. It's got a Guardian frameshift drive and a shield on it. Wow, that's interesting. The Type 9 is literally just a cargo capacitor. Look at the state of it. 756. That is a beauty. And there ain't no shield on that bad boy. No sirree Bob. Look at that. That is just the best. And an advanced stocking computer, because why not? And a beluga liner, because again, you gotta have it. It's set out with all this cargo for some reason. I don't know why. 368 cargo for some reason. It shouldn't be. I don't know why it is set out like that. And it doesn't even have a Guardian jumper or anything like that. What level Guardian jumper can you get? 5. 5's the highest, must be. 5 must be the highest, yeah, okay. So the Asp can have a 5 Guardian. Okay. Look at this. It's got phasing sequence, inertial impact, flow control. What the frick has this dude got? He's just full of lasers. It's kind of cool. Burst and pulse. Oh man, it's my favorite ship, dudes. But we've got 395 grand. Oh, we weren't at the end of the ships. Hold on. We also had the crate. We had the crate Mark II at the end. So this is my new combat ship. New in as much as new-ish, sort of new. Look at this. Super caps on the shield boosters. Multi-weave shield generator. Oh, dudes. That's not bad. 682 on the shields is not great, but It's a multi-weave shield, so it's kind of cool. Booster, fighter hangar, multi-crew, if you're playing the PlayStation. Module and hull reinforcement package. Oh, that 5 hull reinforcement package. That's why you've got over 1,100 armor. That's a beauty. Okay, so we cannot buy this ship, the Imperial Cutter. Now, I am going to now decide to try and get this ship. It's come to my attention that I really should get it, just because apparently, when it comes around, look at the back. You've got these wonderful 3 engines. You've got this big engine at the bottom, and you've got these 2 little engines here. Look at that. Oh, there's another one at the top. Oh, and there are 2 over the nacelles as well. Friggin' hell. That is a ship, but it is as slow as a nightmare. And I don't know if my ship is just so good. Where is my ship? Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Okay, well, ideally I should probably pick up a Python for mining. Apparently a Python is the mining way to go. But I think I'm gonna... It's difficult because I've got all those ships, 13 ships. It's not a huge amount of ships. People have got more ships. But each one of the ships has some decent stuff on it. And you really, when you get out of the ship, you should really take everything off and just store it so that you could like pick and choose. Let me just take this, that, and the other. But I can't do that. But what I definitely need to do, this is a problem with this ship. It is this. The fact that it doesn't have a class 5. That is a big problem. Because if we had a class 5, the jump range increase would be 15. Which would give us another, essentially 6. Which is almost 40. Which is just about doable. You can just about do 40. Let's just see. Can we turn this into a miner? If we change that into a refinery, we keep that as it is. That gives us essentially 200 tons. Not quite. 80, 92. I need another 8, which would be 32, 16, 8 would be a 3. However, I would need to have a collector and a prospector. So I couldn't actually mine 200 tons. That's annoying, isn't it? I'd like to mine 200 tons. Let me just have a look at Coriolis. What does the Python have? Internal, the Python has 3 6s, 2 5s. Okay. The 4 would have to be the refinery. 2 3s, which would be the collector and the prospector. The Python doesn't seem well suited either. And then you would have 32, 32, 64 plus 64. So you would have a... How can I not work that out? 120... Okay, so you could have over... ...64, 64, 64. 128 plus 64 is the same. 192 plus 5, which would give you over 200. Okay, it gives you over 200, and you can have a class 5 Guardian Kapuka. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so now the reason why I'm sort of counting that up is because some of your boys and girls here demand that you mine 200 units. Okay, that's 10 units of osmium. But again, she's in tier. Look, she's so far away. I mean, that's ridiculous. And that one, ridiculous. 500 units of ore. One of them wants 200 units of gold. Have I done that one? Maybe I've done it. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to go, guys. Which way should I go, do you think? Python's been a good mining vessel. Well, I don't disagree with you, AV, because I have no point of reference. What do you think? Python? I mean, I can't buy a Python for the amount of money I've got and A-rate it. It's not happening. Let me just check out. Can I change that crate into a miner? No. No, you could, but the 2 6s would give you 128 plus the 32. It's just shy of enough, and you're really struggling on everything else. The cutter would do it, obviously. And the type defender might do it as well. Let me just see what hard points it's got. What hard points has it got? 4. What? 4 large. The hard points are fine. So if that's 64, that's 128. That is 256. It's got a 256. The type 9 heavy. Could that be the miner that we're looking for? The type 9 heavy? 1 level 4 for the refinery. A 5 for shits and giggles. The booster. A 6 for a shield if you really want to. 2 7s that are... Are they 128 each? They can't be 128 each. 2 7s are 256 each. So that gives you over 500 tons on one run. The only other one that's as big is the cutter. 256, 256, 7. What the hell would you do in the 7? I don't know. Maybe put a shield on. Who cares? Put a hangar bay in it. Put fucking anything you want in it. It doesn't matter. The 5 is the jump booster. There's 2 4s for 2 refineries. Oh, no, 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 no. This is the way. Look at this. My little chiffon things come apart. So hold on. I think the Type 9. The only issue you have with the Type 9 is obviously it is a friggin' dog moving around asteroids. Dog. It's a dog. It's a dead dog. A doo dead dog. But it can have 2 refineries. I'm pretty certain refineries only go up to level 4. We can check this right now by going in here and saying refinery. Refinery. Level 4 is the highest refinery you can get. I think it's the Type 9. I think it is the Type 9. I've worked it out. That's how I've done it. Type 9. That's the vessel. However, it doesn't help me here. What I need to do here is sort this friggin' ship out. Or I might just leave this ship. Let's just get the Type 9 out. Get it out. Let's just see how it looks. Bang. Bang. 140 grand that Clipper's worth. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. Alright, let's see what we got. Boy, it's so slow. It's such a slow ship. Oh no, no, no. I like the fact that I've already put the booster on it. It only does 10.5. 26 light years. Fine, that's good enough. That is good. That is good. This is not good. It's such a good ship, man. Okay, so let's just see what we've got in yep, 4A. Bang, I'll have it. This one, transfer. We got another 4A? No, we've got a load of passenger cabins. Fuel scoop, auto field, FSD. A couple of weird FSDs there. Strange. Now, a 16 cargo rack I'm not interested in, so I'll just sell it. Put a new refinery. Oh, you can only have one. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, can you have limpets higher than 3? No. What can you have higher than a 3 that is useful for this type of ship? A shield generator. We could actually put a shield generator on if we really wanted to. If you took a Type 9 out, frickin' hell. Wait a minute. If you put this 6, could you put a fighter bay? Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, look at this. Why is this ship not properly sorted out? A 6D? Come on. Like, let's sort this out right now. 7A, 7A, D. Why have I not done this? It's stupid. Done. D. Okay, fine. At least I was looking at the power and I was like, how am I going to fit anything on here? It's got no bloody power. Hard points. Here we go. So, Python's a good ship, mate, but you wait until you see this puppy. This is going to be Fry Up City. So, where are these? Side, underneath. Side, underneath. So here we're going to put on mining seismic charge launcher because you've got to have one. Hold on, let's wait a second. Don't get above yourself. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? No point paying for stuff when it's sitting there. Now these two we could have as turrets just to help us with any infractions, should we say. So let's put a transfer on. What do we got here? Look, two gimbaled multi-cannons that might help. Yeah, fine. There we go. What have they got on? Long range incendiary. Bang. On you go. And what about you? Long range emissive munitions. Now I know for a fact that these used to be on the Sidewinder. The ASP, so I don't know why they're there. But okay, we'll have them. Now, these two we're just going to put on mining lasers. Have you got any? Now, you've got to be very careful here, guys. You've got to be very careful. You're running out of stuff here. Running out of stuff. You need mining lasers. But you need abrasion lasers to blast off the bits of the big boys. So, having that there isn't great. Now, this is the thing of what... There should be an easier way of managing your ships and their contents. Because what I actually want to do is... I do want to do this, so I will put my... Oh, look at this. Subsurface displacement missile turreted. Will that do it for you then? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Mining laser turreted. Functions in analysis mode. Has anybody ever had turreted mining lasers? I've never used them. Okay. Not sure. I'll whack them on. We'll have a look. Right, we're going to put 2 of those on. Just because why not? Now what I want is I want to take that off now because we're not going to be blowing up asteroids. Sorry guys, it's just not an efficient way of mining. However, what I need to do is get not in there. What I need to do is get something off the other ship, which is this ship. And it's a bit annoying that I have to get into the other ship back to the other one. Gimbal needed on the Space Cow. It's for multi-crew, Spanks. What does that mean? But weapons should be gimbaled. No, weapons shouldn't be gimbaled. I use fixed weapons now. It's not gimbaled, it's turreted. Well, I think it'll work. I think I can just target an asteroid and fire it off and hopefully it'll work. And I'm not that confident about that, to be honest. Right, so we're going to transfer this in. This is all I wanted to do. Store that. This stupid 2E multi-cannon that shouldn't even be there. I don't even know why that's there. So we're going to store that. Now, another thing you should probably do or get into the habit of doing is having a base and working out where all your stuff is. So for example, here we go, power plant, and transfer everything to where your base is. Shouldn't cost too much. Oh, there's a good limpet controller there. There you go. So these 4 coming over. The only one I'm interested in is that prospector limpet. That's interesting. 27 minutes, but everything else is here. Abrasion blaster surfaces for docking computer, blah 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 blah. Yep, okay. We've got that off there, which is fine. That's all we wanted to do. Everything else here we don't care about, although we will take that off. See, anything like this, it's useful to take it off because it can be used by all your other ships. And why not? That I should probably keep. Probably. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Shield booster, point defense. Look at that, a brilliant point defense. This should be on whatever ship you're running. Why does it show? Why do I have to watch that? Why do I have to watch that? Doing that. Does anybody know? Shield boosters are good. Are we going to have a shield? Maybe we will. Let's just work that out. We're not going to take any of the core off because it is core, so that's fine. So now we can get back into our ship. I have refused to call it the Space Cow. It's called the Sulaco, obviously. So let's get back in this. Work out what we're going to do. And we're going to go and do some mining. And it won't take us long to go and get some done. Okay. Jameson Memorial, everybody's favorite place. All right. So hardpoints, seismic charge launcher can come off. We're going to transfer it with these seeker missile racks. Oh yeah. Now, if anybody's playing on the PlayStation, if you want to come and join me to either fire my mining lasers or my multi-cannons, then you're more than welcome. Or, more importantly, look at this, double chaff. Right, let's have a look. 256, 256 is plenty. We probably want to put a shield on there. And there is its, oh, look at that. Wow, totals its thing. Okay, so now we've got to be careful. We're going to go into remote workshop. And the only ones we've got pinned are engines and FSD, because I'm a dick. Jeez. That's quite cool, though. Why not? Well, it didn't seem like it did much. But okay. What about this one? Fuck you, chemical distillery! Damn it! Every time. Every time. I thought I had other things pinned. This is the whole point about... I haven't pinned the dwellers, power distributors, the shield generators of Lee Chung, blah, 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 blah. I haven't pinned these friggers. And I should have pinned them. And I didn't pin them. And I need to go to Mean. And I need to go to these other places and pin all these assholes. Look at these. Why didn't I do it? I'll tell you why. Because I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. That's what it is. I didn't know. I freely admit it. I didn't know. Okay? Okay, so putting a shield on. Hold on. Arm mass is 1148. I didn't know. 1148. Optimal mass 160. How can the shield that I need to put on this ship be so hungry that it stops the ship from working? Jeez. Okay, we're going to have to go shieldless. However, what we could put here... Check this out. Check this out. Hull reinforcements only go up to level 5. Bloody hell. This game, it's twisting my melon, man. Can I put a 6 shield on then? Is that even going to help? That's not a shield. That's going to max it out as well. What the fuck? Seriously, dudes, what the frick is happening with that? What? What? What is using all the shitting... Hardly any megawatts. Hardly any. Yeah, a little bit, but still not much. None. Don't need that. That's nothing. Okay, that's a lot. Damn it. Don't want to go. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go quickly. Run away. Run away, Johnny. Come on. Come back, Johnny. Do you know what? I don't really know. I really don't know what to do. I cannot put a shield on it because it just maxes out. There's nothing to do. So that uses up hardly any either. What? Okay. Well, if that's the way it's going to be, we recommend that you stream at a rate of 4,500. I don't think so. I don't think so, buddy. Okay, so do you know what? I'm going to put on the... I'm just going to buy detail surface scanner. Why not? Got to have one. We're not going down on planets. We don't need it. This has got to be... that. Collectors. This has got to be... I'll just buy one. It doesn't make any difference. Prospector. Although I don't even think you need a prospector limpet anymore. The way that the game works. I just don't even think you need it. So we got a scanner. Stop telling me that the stream's current bitrate is too high. That's just stupid, YouTube. Stop telling me that. Prospect limpet. Cargo rack. I think in here we could go with a hull crunchy crunch. Why not? Bang. Look at that. Big hull in Little China. Which leaves us with the refinery that we need. We can only have one. This, which we need, which we can only have whatever. This. Can we now have a fighter hangar that is this big? Yes, you can. Look at that. But why? 2 vehicle slots, 2 vehicle slots, 1 vehicle slot, 2 vehicle slots, 2 vehicle slots. I don't understand. Yeah, it's fine, but it's not going to cause any issues, is it? Spanks. Fire Hangar 2, boot time 35. I don't understand why you would have a fighter hangar that's 7 that is exactly the same than the one here, but it's just 20 tons more. Doesn't make any difference. So let's stick this in. Yes! What are we going to put in? Which ones have we got? Ooh. Which ones do we actually want? Taipans? 545, 30, 15. They are just rubbish. Aegis look just normal. So these are the really slow ones, but mentally hard. These are the super quick ones, and these are... Hold on, they're even quicker. What the frick? DPS 42, 45... Two fixed beam, 1 heatsink. 2 fixed plasma. 2 gimbaled pulse. 2 gimbaled beam. Well, I definitely want BMOs going. I'm not flying these rings anyway, so... Two gimbal beam, 1 heatsink. That's cool. 2 fixed pulse, 2 gimbal beam, 1 heatsink. That's what it's got to be. The Condor all the way. In you go. Get another Condor in. Yes. So somebody needs to come and fly those. What else we got? Fighter hangar. That. What? No. It's just stupid. Swap to there. And I just wish we could put a shield on, but we literally can't. Hold on, wait a second. Do we need a fuel scoop? I'm just wondering, should we have a fuel scoop? 80 million? 80 million? Okay, so fighter hangar, refinery, hull reinforcement, prospector, collector, advanced docking computer, load of old tut. That looks good. No shield. Nobody needs a shield. Hard points, missiles, multi-cannons. And the mining lasers, fine. Utility mounts, we have frame shift wake scanner. No, I don't think so. Let's just get rid of that. We've got 2 chaff launchers at the bottom. What else should we have? What else have we got? Decent point defense turret. Yep. Now, they're going to be wanging missiles at us because you don't have a shield. As soon as you don't have a shield, they wang missiles like there's no tomorrow. It's like the missile wang. Look at this. What's the difference here? Shot speed 2000, maximum range 5. It's double as good. Double as good. Jeez. That's crazy. Core internal, everything else looks good. This looks good. That looks good. Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, so let's put the paint job on here. It's got to be yellow. Look at this. A yellow fighter? How can I have yellow fighters? That's awesome. I got green. You know it's me. Pew, pew. No, I don't have the arcs. Damn it. Cool, but look at this. Yellow fighter. Got to do this. Bling it up if you got it. Smoke them if you got them. What about the Type 9? Oh, it's having to think about this one. Just having to think. What can we say we've got? Oh, you can have this color if you want. Horrible azure. I kind of like it. And we can have green. Yay. Right, cool. That's us done. Let's get out. So, lots of stuff to do here now. First thing to do is go into the crew. Get ourselves... Gemma. Set as active. Set as active? No, can't set as active. Does she still get paid though? Interesting. She will be in the ship. I just thought you could have two dudes. Maybe you can't. Of course, I have no idea how to launch my ships or anything like that, so that is something that needs to be taken into account. Now let's just see, how much money did we make on the way back? Not much, but it's enough. Did it pay for our £80,000? First to map Fujin? I'm not sure if that's true. But I'll take it. Okay. Weird. Fair enough. Right. Now, let's just... don't get ahead of ourselves. With this tech broker, has this got like the... I can't see any of that stuff, Pete, you were talking about. Which I want. Okay, so advanced maintenance. Fix. Right, restock. Here we go. So we need a shitload of limpets because we're going to need them. So let's pick up. We can probably synthesize quite a lot, but I think if we take 100, we'll be doing well. Fuel. Happy. Okay. Now comes the interesting part. Let's just get out. The ship can get us out. Now, we just need to find somewhere to go mining, okay? Look at our bookmarks. What do these things say? Map trader. Any say mining? No.
Landing gear retracted.
LHS 28. Yeah, but what does... How am I supposed to know what that says? The bookmark says 001. Why does that say 001? I really couldn't tell you. However, it's not important. What is important is we find somewhere to mine. Now, if we are in Shinrata, most people would go up or down, crumb around a bit, maybe go in somewhere like there. This should be okay. So let's go into prayer. I'm not sure if I've been into any prayer systems. That one looks perfectly fine. Okay, so let's look at how we launch the fighters, shall we? Just quickly. Okay. Open orders is down there. Engage at will. Recall fighter. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to put her out in it. Alright, I think I can probably deal with that. And then when she's out, I can go pop and get the things out. Alright, fine. Let's do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, we definitely need to get our... I definitely need to put that light back on for a start. But we definitely need to put the fire groups on. Let's do that.
3, 2.
You're ratties! Okay. You're ratties. You're breathtaking. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, sweet lord. Are you kidding me? That is pretty slow. Oh god. That was slow. It made me shiver. February made me shiver. So... I've just realised I don't have a pulse wave analyzer. Spanks, you didn't remind me about that? Pulse wave analyzer? Nope, don't need it. Fair enough. Don't mind. Don't mind. Don't care. In fact, do you know what? I'm just going to go here. Here. Could just go there. Do you know what I mean? Metallic belt. Why do people not just go into these belts? Has anybody ever just flown into one of these belts? I haven't. Can you target it? Yeah, you can. Okay. Let's get into this belt. Oh my god, wow, this ship. Flippin' heck. Oh my god, that is... Gee whiz. That is taking some time. Okay, so I'm thinking we might be... I've never gone into a belt cluster before, like this. I've gone into rings. I've not come into things like this. See what we can do. Has anybody been to like an asteroid belt? I've never been to one. They've just been so just totally useless. I've never ever entered the possibility of going to see one. They could be amazing. We're about to find out. I'm guessing they're not going to be. They're not very big. Fair enough. Couple of asteroids. Not a huge amount. Okay. So let's just look at what we got here. I've never done this before. Let's have a look. Fire groups. All of this stuff can stay the same. That's fine. Right. Let's go here to. We're going to want a prospector limpet. That's all we're really going to want there. Yes, I'm in the Spaceballs, mate. I'm properly in it. I've got my trucker cap. I've got my gilet. I'm good, man. I'm ready to roll. Collector limpet, fine, yes. So I think what we're probably going to want to do is put the mining lasers on as a 1, and the collector limpet on as a 2. And I'll put that on as 2 as well, just in case it breaks and we need to put it back on again. And then if we do get attacked, we'll put the turrets on, and the missiles can go on 2. And that should be everything we really need. The detailed surface scanner can be on that as well. That should be everything. And then chaff should be there, I hope. And we'll put turret, fire at will, target only. Fire at will turret weapon mode. Damn right. Okay, so we should now switch to our... Now we should be able to use these in analysis mode, which I think we can. So let's see how this works. I've never used these before, not like this. Now what we really should do is throw off a limpet. So why not? Let's do it. See what he says. Now I don't really care what it is. I'm just going to mine everything. That's all I care about. I'm just going to mine everything.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Look at that. Load of gold. Material content low is not great.
Asteroid scan complete.
How freaking close to this fucking thing do I need to get? Yeah, you can use it in analysis mode. That's cool. Okay, so...
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Here we are. We're now mining. Literally, this is it. That's that. See you tomorrow. Oh, look, the mining lasers are going up. Look at that. That is beautiful. Just mining everything. Oh my god, there's so many more materials left in this thing. What the hell? I like the fact that it's not moving. Usually they kind of rotate annoyingly. This is great. Guys, seriously, just come to an asteroid field belt and mine to your heart's content. So where it says material content, what that means is the amount of, as in raw materials like cobalt, not cobalt, like carbon, you know, the mats you can pick up usually like nickel and stuff like that. That's all it's saying. It's how many of those are left. Or how many are going to be available. This is great. The mining lasers aren't even... Oh, they are going down a little bit. Really not much though, eh? I can't believe how much material was in this asteroid. That is a huge amount. Seriously, that seems like more than normal. So we'll deplete the asteroid. One more.
Asteroid depleted.
There he goes. Well, they are all the collectors I have, my friend. So let's have a little look in our refinery. And they are literally just going to refine the shit out of gold and gallite, which is cool. And we've already got 3 lumps of gold. A little bit of chromium, a little bit of carbon, which is fine. And there is some phrazodium as well, which is like teeny weeny, a little bit. Probably do need more collectors, but it does say I've got 3 limpet collectors. I don't. One of them's a prospector, so that's a bit weird. And there is a crate Mark II around here somewhere. See what he's up to. But whilst they're still doing that, I'm going to aim up my neck. Hello. Declan. Yeah. Look, crate Mark II. He's having a mine up. Samarium. He's got the good stuff. The frick? And he's got a collector doing it. Look at this, dude. I love that. That's cool. So we'll just stick that there and we'll just let them pick it all up. Pick it all up like fun-loving criminals. I'll come down a little bit. Just try and get as close as possible. Just so there's less. I thought I was pretty close to it. I thought I was pretty close to it. I had a little feeling there. I thought, you're a little bit close to that. So where you want to be, your cargo scoop is usually underneath, and to maximize the efficiency of your collectors, you really want to have all of the materials just directly below you, so they can just go down, pick them up, and they can just go like that all the time, which is what I've tried to do there. Obviously, some of them are a little bit further away. If you put yourself in this position, it will dramatically increase the speed in which your collectors pick everything up. As you can see, old Mr. Crates over there, yoinking up all the goodness. Swine. There we are, nearly done. Right, so they can deal with the other ones. So Declan is over there. Look at this, I love it. It's just like a tiny little cluster of hardly any asteroids. Let's go over to this one. Right next to the star. This is cool.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Osmium this time.
Asteroid scan complete.
These asteroids are huge. That is a huge amount of material that's going to come off this. You don't really have to move around either. I mean, it looks nicer if you move around. You make a pattern on the front, but you don't really have to. You can just do this. Doesn't make any difference whatsoever. I think if you can work out a way of maximizing the efficiencies on doing this, the fact that we're one jump away from Shimra to Desro is probably useful. And I think you can make quite a bit of money doing this. Now, obviously, if you want to, you can put on the crazy bling blings and the boom booms and all the rest of it, but you'll find that you will make more money quicker not firing off a pulse wave analyzer and faffing around like Johnny Faff Bucket. You just go to the biggest friggin' hello. Who are these dudes? Look, old Declan's come over to mine some of my stuff. He's come over on his own, and he's got his two buddies in Diamondbacks as well. Well, there's nothing over here for you, buddy. In fact, where is he? Look at Declan. Declan over here, look. Getting in my shit. Thermal overload.
Asteroid depleted.
Hey Pete, thanks man. Appreciate that. Really rather. Hello. What is he doing? Just stood there. I'm not quite. I don't really like it. There we come, there we come. Pick him up, baby. Pick him up, baby. Look at this dude. He's just sat there. I'm not quite sure what he's up to. Tell you what we can do, though. Come on out, Gemma.
Fighter deployment sequence initiated.
Brilliant. This is cool. See if we can see it. There she goes, look. There she is, look, just chilling. Look at this dude next to me. That's a Crate Mark II. Ooh, my fighter's getting quite close to her. I don't quite like the way how he's so close to me. Look at the little dudes like coming peep peep. You see where the cargo hatch is? Cool. She's struggling to get past that Crate Mark II. Tell you that for nothing. You better move, buddy. Zero social distancing whatsoever. How are you doing, mate? Because you're kind of big time in my face. Do you want to get out of my face? Oh, there's the target. Look, that's it. Like, defend. Follow me, recall fighter, switch. That's cool because you can then switch into the fighter. It is the freaking coolness. Okay, so let's just head over to. Come on, we're heading over here now, guys. We're done.
Cargo scope retracted.
Whoa, it's a slow pig. It's a slow pig. There's more asteroids here than I gave credit. Do you know what?
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
So when it says Prospector Limpet
Left limpet
failed,
expired.
it was just saying the other one that was on there has now failed. That's all it is.
Prospector limpet engaged.
What do we got here? Oh, look at the core. If we could blow that up,
Scan complete.
it would be great. Palladium's great. We'll have a bit of that.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's get our boys out. I love the fact that we got the fighter there. This one will deplete really much quicker. You see how much quicker this one's going? Literally, it's going to take 10 seconds and this will be done. Whereas the other ones were taking minute, 2 minutes.
Programming limpet drone.
Oh, SSWD, man. WD? WD? What the hell? SSDW.
Deploy cargo hatch.
It's worth it, man. I think it's so much easier to play.
Cargo scoop. Deploy.
It's ridiculous. Because you're playing on the controller, it looks beautiful on the PS5. It plays like the PS Pro version, so there isn't a dedicated PS5 version. But it plays like the PS Pro version of the PS4. It must be on around about high level graphics, but it looks great. It plays really well, and to be fair, the PC version of the game is total at the minute with the Odyssey out upgrade. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this, man. Otherwise, I'd love to be playing on the PC, but I cannot. But if it's $12 for Horizons, it's well worth it. There's a huge amount of game there for $12, man. There's a huge amount. It's good. There is a lot. There is somebody here who's my ally. Who is that? Looks like there's a police officer here. Oh, it's my commander. It's my crew. It's my bloody... That's funny. Right, now we've already been over there, so we've done that asteroid. You can see where your limpets have been. So let's head here. Yeah, I noticed, mate. It's the network for some reason. Nothing to do with me. It'll be alright. It'll come back.
Cargo scoop. Retracted.
Now you shouldn't really be boosting around these things. Yeah, that's cool. Seriously, it's well worth it.
Prospector limpet. Fail.
And if you need any help with the game, if you have a look at the channel, there's a load of playlists on basic stuff on how to play it and some good stuff. Or we play every Sunday, we play every Wednesday. Come and join, come and say hello. Everybody's nice.
Asteroid depleted.
I hope it'll get a PS5 upgrade, dude. Yeah, it'll be wick.
Asteroid scan.
It is, Pete. It's fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave this little asteroid clump, because usually you can get into. I'll take you to the ice ring, and there will be a huge amount more going on over there. So
Programming limpet drone.
let's just pop this out.
Limpet. Failed.
We'll just see what's going on over here. There you go. Look at that. Samarium 39%. This is just going to be a massive... We're just... Again, look. It goes down 2%, 3% every tick. So we're just going to get so much samarium here. It's going to be untrue. The collectors will pick it up. It'll get refined in the bins. Happy days. Yeah, you do reap the rewards. But you gotta.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo.
Oh, bloody hell!
Cargo scoop deployed.
Should always keep your cargo scoop open. There are certain things you can do to really help yourself along to start with. It's nice to go and have a look at all the different ships, like the hauler, the adder, all these little ships. Really, what you would want to do is stick in your sidewinder. Get enough money to buy a Cobra Mark III, keep that until you can then buy an Asp Explorer, and then you'll be in that Asp Explorer for ages because it is stunning. And then when you get the money, you can go back and have a look at all the littler ships and have a little look around. It is a grind, SS. It is a grind, but it's a cool grind, and it's but one of the great things that you can do is you can play with up to 4 other people, 3 other people, Spanks? I can't remember. 3 other people. That's when it becomes real fun. When you get down on a planet and you're in the buggies, jumping around and looking at bases and doing all kinds of stuff, that's cool as all kinds of hell. And when you're fighting together in a big combat zone, hey, we just got a trophy, mining like a champ. I don't even know what that's for. Anybody know what that's for? Can somebody Google that? Mining like a champ. Maybe that's 100 refined things? I don't know. Not a clue. Yep, exploring is really cool. But wait, what is really, really cool, and I can't stress this enough, is when you are playing with other people and you go, right, we have this objective to do tonight or this afternoon or whenever you're playing, and you all go and you all fly and do it, and you all back each other up, whether you're shooting or exploring or doing whatever you're doing. And that's where there's real value in it. And for 10 quid, 12 bucks, you can't go wrong. And you'll really enjoy, you can play the game on your own, just like I am right now, just so easily. You don't have to have people, lovely people chatting in a stream or anything like that. You can just play the game totally fine. Right, let's bring this fighter back in. So these are cool, these little fighters. So I'm going to bring it back in, and then I'm going to try and watch it come in. Where is she? There she is. In she comes. Check that out. Cargo hatch is still doing what it's doing. In comes the ship. Up it goes. It's friggin' cool, man. And you can actually fly that little ship as well. So this is my big ship, the mining ship. Big old ship this is. And if I wanted to, I could have switched and I could have flown that ship, and the AI pilot could have just took control of this ship. It's bloody brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. It's a great game. And if you look at the actual galaxy map, this is where we are, Euratis. The majority of the main game happens in this area. This is called the bubble. That's where everything happens. And then you've got this area down here, which is where sort of all the Thargoids are happening, the alien race. But if you look at that distance between the bubble, and all of these dots are systems, like the system we're in. So these are all solar systems. It is quite spectacular, really, when you look at it. And then if we come out a bit, and we see where the Thargoids are over here. Yep, that's fine. And we'll look at where you can actually go. Check it out. So that is in there, all the way in there. And you can go all the way in here. Look at the density. All these star systems. They don't have any colors. They're all grey because they aren't affiliated to any one of the factions. That's why they're grey. But it gives you a sort of slight sense of scale. And this is the middle of the galaxy. And the density of the stars. Look at that. Furthest I've been is here, the Seagull sector, and it is quite far. If you look, this is a lovely little red nebula, and when you get to these places in the actual game, you can actually see them. They're visible. So this red like chunk is actually visible in the game, and it all looks sort of, when you're in these places, it all looks sort of red and cool and awesome. But that is, I've been there, and that is pretty much the furthest I've been, and that is only that far away from the start. And if you imagine those two distances, compared to how big it actually is, it's friggin' amazing. 100 tons. Thanks, Pete, for letting me know that. 100 tons of materials. Okay, so what do we got here? We've got the cargo scoop in. We're going to lose these collectors. Let's just have a look at the refinery. So what do we got? We've picked up palladium, osmium, gallite, indite, gold, samarium. Fair enough. And we've actually mined not a huge amount from these places. We've got 1 palladium, 10 samarium, 5 gold, 2 indite. That's cool. I'm not too worried about it. Now, what I want to do is go.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's get out of here. Whoa. Well, no. I don't want to jump there. I want to just get into Super Cruise.
Charging.
Oh, where is the escape vector? Oh, over here. It's weird. I'm aligned. Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, Pete, you're totally right. It's mental, isn't it? So in the system we're in, this is everything that's in the system we're in. Let's go and have a look at this thing. So this has a what does it say here? Water vapor in the upper cloud layers. Fine. Now the rings at the bottom here. It's saying we have a rocky ring and the B ring is an icy ring. And when we get close to it, you'll be able to see which one of those are. Oh look, Vincent wants to have a little fight. Viper Mark III. I think we can take Vincent. This is not a good idea, probably.
Roger that. Fighter is going live.
Under attack. Taking damage. Warning. Hull breach attack.
Fighter
Taking
deployed.
internal damage.
Awaiting your orders.
Defend me.
Target shields offline.
Now we can fire missiles at him. Ha ha! These shields are wicked. Not shields, missiles. Ooh, I don't like him firing missiles at me, to be honest. So those turrets should fire automatically when they're in sort of range. He's dead. He's dead as dead. So look, that's all you got. You don't let any of these idiots like punk you guys. Don't let them punk you. So let's just see what we got out here. Shield emitters, galvanizing alloys, phase alloys. We may as well pick them up, just because. Why not? So you get your scoop out,
Scan detected.
you
Cargo
get
scoop.
the collector out,
Programming limpet drone.
and you head over to them, and they will pick them up for you. No valid collection targets. We're just a little bit too far away. Come on, we're not that far away. Key him up below you. Come down. Let your little dude pick him up. And we'll pick up all those lovely materials,
Scan
which is perfect.
detected.
And now the police are going to scan us. Fine. Let's bring the ship back in. Those ships are great.
I read you. Bringing the fighter in immediately.
They're real handy. Have you ever used them, Spanks? That's really cool. I like that a lot. That was wicked. That were great fun. Right, let's get ourselves back to where we were meant to be going, which is, just make sure we know what we're targeting, which is this. Now, when we get into this ring system, it's going to look stunning. She's brought that in. We're going to pick this up. There might be one last bit to pick up. great having collectors on board. So point defense was working well then against the missiles. Okay, that's us good to go.
Cargo scope retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Right, let's head over back to where we were headed. Unfortunately, you leave your collector behind, but nothing you can do about that. They are expendable limpets. Alright. Yorati 6. Now we're just going to drop into this little place. We've been on for 2 hours, so I'm just mindful of the time. But I want to drop into this place because these ice rings, they look so cool. They look beautiful. We're a little bit away from the star to get a decent amount of light coming through. So if you imagine in every system, wherever the position of the main star is, has an effect on where the lighting is coming. So we'll see how it looks when we get in. And we'll also do a scan of the ring system just so you can see where to drop in if you're looking for a specific mineral or a specific type of metal or commodity or whatever you're trying to mine. "7 years old, April 2019. 0.036 has been explored." To be fair, the majority of those systems are in the middle of the galaxy, and I think they're pretty bleak when you get in there. I've never been into the middle. You've been to Sag A, haven't you, Spanks? I think you have. I just haven't plucked up the courage yet to do like a real proper get out there type exploration. Oh, I've lost my lost where we're going. Whoa, that looks kind of cool. I don't really know what that was. Whoa, I don't know what that was, but that looked cool. What the hell type of a view was that? I've never seen that before. It looked friggin' cool. Ah, it's peaceful out there, Spanks. It's peaceful. Fair enough. So the reason why you scan these ships is that every so often it'll pop up in the top right that you've scanned some data, and all this data is the same as any kind of collectible commodity or material, and you can use it in the game to do stuff essentially. Right, so here's a big gas giant. We can take these lines off just so we can see it a little bit. You can put them on very easily as well. So we have a big white ring, and we have a small black ring there, and what that's telling us is the black ring is going to be a metallic ring, so it will have rocks and metals in it. The white ring here will have ice and water in it. So depending on what you really want to try and mine, that's how you'll be making up your mind. And let's put the surface scanner on and just fire it off. All we need to do is hit this ring once. Wait until it says ring, and then you know you're going to hit it. Well, that would have helped if it had said. That should hit the black ring if its trajectory goes correct. Yeah, there it goes, and you'll watch it hit it, and it'll go whoop. See that? So we've hit that one, and we can just hit that one there, which is fine.
Surface scan complete.
Now the interesting thing, what it's doing is it's showing us on this
Surface scan complete.
where there are hotspots for particular minerals. Now in this metallic ring, there are a lot. On this outside ring, there are seemingly none. So what you would do is then come out of this, go into your navigation and look at all these different hotspots. Now I have no idea what any of these things are. I have no idea what is better. Monazite. Oh, excuse me. Any of these things, I have not a freaking clue, but I don't care because I'm not going to go in there. What we're going to do is just drop straight down into this ice field. Now, don't worry about doing this. When we get closer, we're going really close. It's going to automatically stop us. It's going to look really hectic, but don't worry, you're going to be all right. Just do this.
Hull integrity compromised.
But look at that. That is an ice field. Now each one of these you can mine. Each one is the same as one of the asteroids that we just saw in that other place. However, there are just a gabillion more of them. Every time, Alan, man. Let's get down into the ring. Another ship here. No, the hull was already 91% when I had the fight, Spanks. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 2% damage. No problemo. 2%. What's 2% between friends? Now, all of these asteroids are friggin' humongous. So you just park yourself in between two of them. There's no point, I would say, there's no point even sort of scanning these things. Look at this. It's beautiful. And if this is what you're interested in, then you're going to get it in friggin' spades. Because it is stunning. Now, I don't know what's in this. If I wanted to, I could send a prospector onto it just so we can see what's going on, which we will do. Let's just get a bit closer to it. It's spinning around like a bit of a nightmare. Be careful though, because it's pretty big, and when they're spinning, they are not no fun for anyone.
Programming limpet drone.
So let's pop this out.
Cannot comply. Cargo scoop deployed. Prospector limpet engaged.
So it has high material content, so we're going to get a lot of raw materials.
Scan complete.
And we got methane clathrate, whatever the frick that is. That's what we got.
Limpet drone.
So that's what we're going to have. Get these two things out. Get the mining lasers out. Let them start doing the biz. We just sit here mining. They pick it all up. That's all you do. If you've got a buddy who can get in the fighter and fly around at the same time, it's great. When you're in a wing or you do multi-crew, it's cool. You share the rewards, which is just another great aspect of the multiplayer that you can have. It's really good. Now we are going to get a heck of a lot out of this. I think methane clathrate is pretty it's not an expensive or a rare commodity. You know, if you imagine the amount of asteroids that are in this field, we're getting a crud load of it. Now, whenever an asteroid is rolling like this, it's much more difficult to keep the collectors from getting blown up. But you just got to let them get on with it. In fact, I'll bring it down here a little bit. It's great fun, I tell you what, it is great fun. I haven't done enough of the mining. I just don't... There is something quite peaceful about it. The fact that you can have somebody in a fighter just sort of getting your back is pretty cool. Look at all the materials that are coming off. Look at the size of that one as well. So you just kind of think, right, I'll just head over here a little bit. You don't want to go too far. You just want to get in range of this one. Fire the prospector off. Now the collectors will still be going back and forwards, picking up all the other stuff, all that white stuff. They'll be picking it all up for you anyway, so it doesn't make any difference.
Prospector limpet engaged.
So this has got bromelite, hydrogen peroxide, and water on it.
Asteroid scan complete.
I'm going to leave that one. I don't really want to worry about that one. If I can, I want to... Wow, look how close I am to this bloody asteroid. Gee whiz. Look at the proximity warnings firing. That's awesome. The methane clat is probably not worth much, mate. 1,000. I didn't think it was. That wasn't the point. I'm just mining really, rather than worrying about how much I'm going to get. Now, if I sit here, the collectors will go back and get all that stuff, but it's just going to take them more time to go back and forward and back and forward. However, in the interim, I can fire off a prospector onto this one. And then once you've fired it, you just target it, and then it tells you in the bottom left what it's going to see.
Prospector limpet engaged.
So that asteroid is literally made of ice,
Asteroid scan complete.
which is not what you want. This is the big boy that we were... Whoa! Look how close that is.
Scan detected.
Hold on.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh my god. I'm right next to an asteroid. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. Right, come on boys, pick all this stuff up. Yeah, it's good fun, Pete. I mean, it's just different.
Frame shift charge detected.
You've just got to chill and enjoy yourself.
Programming limpet drone.
Come on, pick up the rest of this stuff, boys. Now, I'm not going to hang around for too much longer, guys. I'm going to chill, but I'm just going to see what do we actually need to do? Why was I coming out here mining? If I wasn't chatting and doing other bits and bobs, which I'm
Limpet expired.
totally more happy doing, I would be just grinding this out. Okay, so here we go. We need to provide 10 units of mined osmium. Okay. Now, what did we pull out here? Oh, we got 5 units of osmium already. I tell you what then. Okay. Right. No valid targets, which is good. So when it says no valid targets, it just means they've picked everything up. Get the cargo scoop off.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Get away from the mining zone. And as soon as we're not mass locked, we can jump away. And what we'll do... Yeah, Spank's right. So we're going to pop up back up now, and we're going to look
Frame shift drive charge.
at those. Whoa! How cool it looks!
Ready to engage.
It is real good fun. Why does it do that? It's so stupid.
Engage. Warning. Temperature critical.
No, we're not. We're not temperature critical. Okay, so we're just going to get away from that ring system enough so that we can sort of come up, turn around, and have a look at the other ring systems that we've got. You don't want to get too far away, but that should be enough. So let's have a look. Unfortunately, this ship it's like one of the biggest ships in the game, and it's really super duper duper slow. So there's a double Alex. Well, there's a couple of. So what you're trying to do is look for these things that overlap. This is what Spanks was saying. Now I don't think I don't remember seeing an osmium hotspot, but that's sort of okay. I'm not too worried. Monzonite, Bertrandite, Monzonite. These two kind of look like they're overlapping over there. Yeah, right, let's head over there. We'll drop into this area. And again, it doesn't really matter if you miss it or you get anywhere or whatever you do. Just don't put too much sort of focus on nailing something or hitting something. Just when you're starting out, just enjoy yourself, just have fun. So just head down here and go, right, I'm just going to try and this little snowman effect here. Look, we're so close to this gas giant. This little snowman, we just want to get under his chin there. That's where we want to be, and that'll give us a decent sort of double hotspot. Adam, how you doing, man? Good evening, good morning, good night, good whatever, good everything. 07. It's humongous. Have you been watching for a little while? That was cool. If you have. So we're going to kind of just like drop in the middle of this. We've got a Monzonite and an Alexandrite, but we want to sort of hit like there. Bang. And we're in. Now you see the difference here. So we're now in like a rocky asteroid belt. You can see that nebula. I was telling you about that seagull nebula. You just see where my reticle's pointing, right in the middle. If you can just make out, there's a faint red circle down there. That is one of the nebula. You can't, we're too far away for you to see it properly, but when we come down into this thing, it's so beautiful to come down into this stuff. That noise you can hear is me boosting into the sort of asteroids. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of
Cargo scout deployed.
Hey Adam, you just found my channel, dude. Come and join us, man. We play online every Sunday. In the week on a Wednesday, we do all kinds of stuff. We've got a really cool Discord of people. If you've just found the game, we've got a lot of people playing Elite. Come and say hello, man. Nice to have you along for the ride. We're all very helpful, in as much as some of us are. Let's put the lights on. Look, I forgot we could put the lights on. Look at that. That's a cool looking rock, isn't it? What the? Oh, there's a little bit of drift going on there. Right, let's have a look. We do have a big growing community, Specs. So we're going to fire off this prospect to see what's on here. Coltan, bauxite, rutile. Not really interested in any of that stuff, so I'm just going to move on. And you can just sort of pick and choose what you mine, really. You can just come through. It's pretty moody in here, isn't it? It looks kind of cool. I like it. They're my lights lighting that up. Let's go with this one. See what we got. Nah. Cobalt. Cobalt's quite worth it, to be honest. But Look at these other dudes. You see the lines going? They're mining lasers. So these dudes are mining the ships as well. They're just like... Yes, Adam, that's cool, man. Now, I would... A little tip is keep that adder until you can afford a Cobra Mark III. Then keep the Cobra Mark III until you can afford an Asp Explorer. You will do very well if you do that. That is... It's literally the first thing you want to do. Mining is a bit of a strange affair. You've got to really put your heart into it, because it can be quite laborious and quite slow and quite... I'm loving these asteroids though. These look really cool. But the Adder's a great ship. The sound of its thrusters when it does the boost, brilliant noise. So what we got here? Osmium? No. Weird. Okay. So we're just finding some random stuff. Now there is another piece of equipment that I could be using to try and locate these things, but I'm not doing it. Let's go for this one.
Programming limpet drone. Prospector limpet failed.
Whoa, there's something on that. Did you see that? I definitely saw there was something on that. So you can hit this off. You can get a specific... There's a mining laser called an abrasion blaster that you can knock that off with. Now this one, Uranite. Yeah, solid. Right, let's just smash this one up. Why not?
Asteroid scan complete.
You see that's popped up there and it's saying Uranite. You can shoot that straight off the top of it, which we're not going to do.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We're going to fire this off. We're going to just pick up all this stuff. What I need to do is quickly look at that so I know what's going on. Yeah, the controls can be a bit strange, but to be fair, Adam, I've got a huge amount of videos on my channel. A lot of them like tutorials on controls and mapping, and there's like a whole playlist of Elite Dangerous basics from a long time ago, even when I was starting playing the game. Some good info in there, and the main thing is just to kind of understand that if at first you don't succeed, don't worry. Most people don't, but it does get easier and it does get better and it becomes less daunting. I think there's quite a large sort of level of, oh my god, what the hell do I do? But the game is so rewarding when you finally get it. And as I said before, playing with other people really helps. And we're all up for having other people join us. So if you're around, we play every Sunday night. We'll be playing this Wednesday. Usually it's Sundays and Wednesdays. And we play on the PC and on the PlayStation. So we've got a lot of different people playing. Pete, for you as well, if you're around and you want to come and have a play, more than welcome. You definitely learn through failure, as in life. So you can see the minerals remaining now is running out, and the material content medium just means that we'll be firing off a middle amount of non-metallic chunks, in as much as stuff that you're not going to refine. So all these fragments is great, but we're also dropping off this material stuff here, chromium, zinc, and all this other stuff that we're picking up. Do not fly without the rebuy. So we're getting uranite, it's not worth much money. Osmium and the gold was worth quite a bit. but not a vast amount. Let's see if we can find another. The way I was sort of trying to do this was, if you give yourself an anchor point where you are, you won't come back on asteroids you've already met. So if I just keep heading towards the planet, I know I'm kind of doing the right thing. So we'll just wait for them to pick up some of this. Oof, in fact, I will just quickly nip to the toilet while that happens. If you don't mind, gentlemen, give me 1 second. Alright, so they've finished what they're doing. Well done. Thanks for that, chaps. So let's head to this one here and see what we've got going on. And it's, as I said, it's always a good idea to have somewhere that you know which direction you're headed. So you know if you keep pointing this way, you're gonna not backtrack on other asteroids you've already looked at. Let's get the prospector back out. Fire him onto there. Slow down a little bit. See how we get on. And cue the pirate. Yeah, exactly. Whilst I disappear. That would have been fun. Would have been great.
Prospector lifted. Engaged.
So this literally is just going to have Gallite in it. So we can just have a little look. Have we got any Gallite here? So 11,000 for Gallite. So we could mine this just knowing that we're pretty much gonna, every single chunk that comes off is gonna have almost half Gallite. So we're gonna make a lot here. If you needed to get Gallite, brilliant. We don't need to get anything, which is not a problem, but we will mine it. And we should probably get, if we have a look, our Gallite is currently at 10. I reckon we'll probably get it up to at least 20. So pretty much all we're going to need is 2 chunks for each one, and we're going to get a load of chunks off this. So let's just see how much Gallite we get. I think I saw you subscribe there, Pete. Was that Adam? Sorry, Pete. You were already subscribed, I think. I have no idea, but I think Adam subscribed. Somebody did anyway. They have an interesting YouTube handle, and it's not either of you two, so maybe it was somebody completely different. I have no idea. I don't know. I wouldn't profess to call myself professional anything, but yeah, that's cool. If I have that sat there, the mining lasers never run out. You just hold them down. I thought you had, Pete. Yeah, I recognise your name when I see you. So we'll see how much Gallite we get off this. I would say, guys, if you're on Twitch as well, just check us out. Can you pop a channels up there, Spanks, for me? if you're on Twitch, join up on Twitch as well. I've only just started to do Twitch, but I like it, and I'm going to start doing a bit more. I did a little Twitch stream earlier on today, and it's just so easy. It's so bloody easy to do.
Asteroid depleted.
And it's not just Elite that I'm going to be playing, so I'll be playing quite a lot of stuff. Ah, did you, Spanks?
Limpet expired.
Not sure if I can see that.
Programming limpet
That's
drone.
all right. Yes, Adam, it was you then. That's cool. I think it's actually socials I need to put on, but the link's in the description anyway. Don't worry about it, guys. It's there. But I've started to do some more stuff on Twitch, totally, and I'm really enjoying it. It's cool. Totally different type of ball game. But I like playing other games as well. We play Spanks. Me and Spanks, we play a lot of Destiny as well. I like playing Rocket League. I'm interested in playing lots of old retro games and all kinds of stuff. It'll all be there. It'll all be coming. It'll all be coming. It's weird looking out this way when you're not looking into the fog, and you get to see actually how space is so different. Tell you what.
Programming limpet drone.
Let's put him on there.
Prospector limpet
We'll see what he's got. And this will probably be the last asteroid I do. I was hoping to get the osmium, but I can do it myself another time. It's no problem.
Prospector limpet engaged.
33% cobalt. Nah, not interested in that.
Asteroid scan complete.
Yes, I know. So this is the asteroid that we've just done, because it's right in front of our face. So let's let them pick that up, carry on. Let's go to this one. I love that the shadow's there as well. How cool is that? Now it doesn't matter how big the asteroid is, anything like that. There is another piece of equipment that you can put on your ship called a pulse wave analyzer, and you fire it out like a big pulse wave, and it colors all of the asteroids a different sort of temperature color based on what it thinks it has in it, and you're supposed to use that to do your mining and that, but it can work, it can't work. Oh, Ark. Blimey, Adam, is Ark still going on? Jeez. I mean, that's kind of cool. I remember that game from old schools. I'm just sort of teetering on the edge of getting back into World of Warcraft, because Burning Crusade in Classic is coming out, and that's my time, man.
Hull integrity compromised.
Whoa, we're getting hit by an asteroid. I'm pretty certain there's an asteroid right next to us.
Taking damage.
Yeah. And those asteroids will F you up, man. Okay, so let's just have a look around here. How much Galite did we get? Yep, 11. Told you. I thought we'd get 10. Right, let's just bypass this one because we don't want it. Yeah, the Burning Crusade coming on World of Warcraft Classic. I am pumped for it, man. Can't wait.
Programming limpet drone.
Okay, let's get in here. The great thing about Elite is there's so much stuff you can do, and there is.
Expired. Prospector
Coltan.
limpet engaged.
No, I don't want that. I don't want it. I want osmium.
Asteroid scan complete.
But it doesn't really matter. Should I take it? No, I won't.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. Now you have to get away from the actual asteroids. So essentially you're just flying dead up away from them. It is a great game. It is a great game, isn't it? We're just waiting for that mass lock in the bottom right to disappear. There she goes. So we can get into Super Cruise. Now, if I remember rightly, we were heading somewhere. I was just randomly heading out somewhere, wasn't I? Yeah. So let's make a jump. Or do that. I mean, it's up to you. Why would it do that? That is so weird. I think we can actually jump through this. It'll let us jump through it. Yeah, it will. Really shouldn't allow you to jump through an asteroid field, but it does. Don't mind. If it's going to let us do it, it's going to let us do it. If it's going to let us do it. Look at all of those socials. It's literally all Logris UK. Because that is my name, I suppose. Feels good to be back on the PS5 version, actually. It plays so well. Now, we have a decent fuel scoop on here. I want to see how much it puts on. Look at that fuel go up. Holy moly, Spanks, I've never seen as much fuel go up at all. 1, 2, 4, 5, that is huge. What a fuel scoop. What a scoop. How cool is that? Alright, let's just have a quick look here. We'll quickly pulse the pulse. Just have a little look around. This will have... Sorry it takes so long on the PS5, guys. They just haven't increased the speed. You can't increase the speed of this. It is what it is. Okay, so I always... Whenever I'm doing this... So here's another little tip, Adam. When you're using your FSS, so this is you looking at all of the different planets and different bodies in a system, and you're looking for different types, and you have, it tells you in the bottom right, you've got asteroids, rocky bodies, icy, rocky, Earth-like, all these different places, gas giants. Now an easy way of working out where everything is find the gas giants first, and then all these smaller planets will be satellites around the gas giant. So if we zoom into this gas giant, which will look pretty cool, there it is. And then if we come out one, move the little dial, like the radio dial over, you can see that if we come over here, it's going to have a load of satellite planets around it. And it's just an easy way of finding them all. Here we go, there's another one around there. Now again, usually I wouldn't do this on a stream, but I'm just doing it because I'm looking for somewhere else to mine. Now how many we got left? 10 of 11. Where is it? Up here? So the only one we're looking for now is this one. Which way was I going? This way around? There it is. Where is it? So we're just looking for this one little... Where the hell is it? Where the frick is it? Now usually they follow the orbit lines. Okay, if you don't find it after a certain amount of time, just come out, come into your nav panel and look for anyone that says unexplored. Target it. Oh, that's a bloody... Why is that in there? Everything but fleet carriers and asteroid clusters. Thank you. Right, so look for the one that you haven't found. This one, unexplored. And then point to it. Oh, this ship is slow. Gee whiz, look at the turning on it. Wow. I'm assuming it's behind the star. It is, yeah.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Come down here, come around. There it is. Get away from the star because you don't want to stay too close to that thing. Look at that. Okay, it's gone. It's not red anymore on the scanner, so you can come out of it. And then this will be right in front of you. So whatever you're pointing at, when you start the scanner, it'll be right in front of you.
System scan
Which is also pretty useful. And then you can look in the system map, and you can have a closer look at all these different places. So, what do we got? This is a high metal content world. They're worth mapping, really, as is that one. That one looks like a volcanic world. That looks pretty cool. Look, when you get up close to that, that would look pretty spectacular. But we have another ring system, which is what I want to look at. Common reserves. So this is the other thing you need to look at. Where it says common reserves over on the left, you've not yet mapped this planet. Common reserves. That just means you're not going to get much from it. Really, you want one that says pristine reserves, which means you're going to get a crud load from it. Just keep putting my neckerchief on. Why have I now tied it around that? That's just weird. Oh god, I can't be bothered to change it. So what we will do is go back onto our next system.
Frameshift drive charging.
We will go to the next system in our list. I don't even know where we're going. I don't know why I chose where we're headed, but apparently it's 7 jumps away, which seems a little bit too far.
Ready to engage.
Come on then, let's go.
3, 2, 1, engage.
But you'll get a lot out of playing this game. A lot. That country lad. Adam, whereabouts are you from? Are you from the country? I hope so. Oh, we're in the wrong cockpit mode. Right, let's have a look at what we can see here. This is just going to be 2 stars,
System scan complete.
which we could see clearly. So all we're going to do is kind of swing shot round here
Fuel scooping.
and head straight to the next star. Whilst fuel scooping. USA! Adam, cool man.
Complete.
For some reason I thought you were from like Devon in the UK, which is where I'm from. That's what we call the country.
Charging.
Good man. Yeah, me and my wife had the luck a couple of years ago to spend a good month in America in sort of Idaho and Montana and that kind of area, Wyoming, even went to Oregon, Utah. We went all kinds of places. It was beautiful, man. Loved it. My wife now wants us to move to America, but that ain't
System scan complete.
that ain't all that easy nowadays. Pete, is it? Move to Devon. Cool. Where are you, Pete? I guess you're in the UK. I've got cat hairs in my nose or something's happening. Don't know what's going on with that. Is it on my plaster? I cut my finger earlier on this horrible saw I bought for cutting down parts of trees. Anyway. Ah, your wife's parents visited. That's cool. They live in Somerset. I guess you don't live in Somerset.
Drive charging.
Hertfordshire's nice though, man. Unless you're in Tring. Nothing wrong with Tring, obviously. I'm only joking, but Hertfordshire's nice. Unless you're in Hemel. I'm only joking. Hemel's nice as well. Hertfordshire's nice. But a different vibe. I'm down on the southeast coast in Brighton. I've lived here for 20 years. But yeah, I was born in Devon. Ah, Watford. Yeah, Watford's cool. Right, hold on. Where are we now? We're somewhere now. There's a lot going on in this system. Let's just check out what we got. So, we've never been here. We've got a rocky, icy, and an icy. Not much happening here, really. So let's just quickly have a look at it. See, when you're doing this on your own, there's a huge amount of information that you can take. For example, where this is volcanism, water geysers, some of them actually have geological features that you can go down onto the planet and look at, and there will be, like, you know, geysers, like you're in Yellowstone. It's cool. Rocky Ice World. What's this? Icy Body. There are quite a lot of them here actually, which is weird. See if any of these are interesting in any way. Nope. It's so much quicker to do this with a mouse on the PC, but nope. They don't care. So all these planets kind of look the same. What have we got? Nothing. They just look like satellites. I don't think there's anything here. You can also find alien bases on these planets, but not in this area. There's a lot to explore. Well, the other thing is quite interesting is where it tells you the Honiton's nice, man. I don't think it says if it's terraformable, but pretty much any of the water worlds or Earth-likes, or even some of the ammonia worlds with water-based life or ammonia-based life, they're terraformable. Right, come on, what's happening? Where's all my girls at? Tidally locked. What do we got? What do we got? Rocky. So there's only 2 left. Where are they? There they are. There's 1. There is 2. Somewhere. There he is.
System scan complete.
Thank you very much. That is not a very good system, to be honest. I mean, just look at that. That is such a poor. Look, nobody's mapped these. I could, if I wanted to, I could come and map these, and I would have my name on here that says first mapped. But pristine reserves. But there's no ring there. Interesting, isn't it? See, you don't have to come out very far in order to find some interesting stuff, is what I'm trying to say. We're only 4 jumps away from our destination. We don't really need to go to the destination. Essentially, you don't need to do it. I just wanted us to get out a little bit far enough, just in the vain hope that we would find somewhere. Well, we kind of have. So let's just have a little squiz. The new animations and some of the graphical updates that they put in Odyssey are really good. If only they worked, but they are really good. The hyperspace change is quite significant, I would say. Look at that water world. Now these water worlds are well worth their weight in gold, but it's just behind the star, so I can't bloody see it. So if we come around here, no, I didn't find it first, Spanks. I could have scanned it first. Nobody scanned the surface of any of those. But a lot of people don't. If they're not going to get any. Whoa! What? What? Well, that's meant to be my next destination, but hey, that's not really what I wanted to do anyway. I want to look at this water world, which should be here somewhere. Yep. Now this one will look cool. So there's your water world. Now you can't land on it. However, it's worth its weight in gold if you is it that one? Yeah, Anarchy Water World. If you scan it, and we have the scanner to do it. So a water world will get you about 1 million, essentially. There or thereabouts, 1 million credits. It's not 1 million, but it's pretty good. Earthlights will get you the most, really. How do you weight a planet? How do you weight a planet? How do you weight a planet? I don't know. What does that mean? Did I say something about weight? I can't remember. I've no idea. But a water world will get you a good amount of credits, but you have to really hit the efficiency bonus when you're doing the detailed surface scan. But a detailed surface scanner costs 250 grand to start with. However, as soon as you buy it, you will be making money immediately. You will just make money. You have to have one when you're doing exploring, and I'll show you why when we get to this water world. It's just such an easy way of making money, especially if you're a new commander and you're just starting out. And it only takes up a class 1 slot as well, so it's just the money. It's just the money that costs. So let's get into here and have a look at this one. Now it should look pretty good. It should look pretty spectacular, I would say, when we get to it. Yes, if you engineer your discovery scanner, it makes a big difference. It improves, well, the main one that you would do improves the range of the ping distance, which I'll show you in a sec. So look at this. This looks like a Pokemon ball. Okay, fair enough. Let's get rid of these. Hey Kite, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. So it's telling us we need 9 probes to hit this, so I'm going to put 1 in the middle. I always start with 1 in the middle. So we've got 8 left. I'm going to put 2 at the back. I'm going to put 1. Now where it says miss, that's just going to fire off into the distance, but when it doesn't, that means it's going to hit right at the back. I'm going to put 1 there, 1 there, and then I'm going to sort of go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will see how much. I don't think it needs 9. I mean, Christ, that's quite a lot. Now, as long as you get over 90%, it will.
Surface scan complete.
Efficiency target bonus. That is what you're looking for. And then you can switch back to combat mode to have a look at it. So it's a cool looking planet, but you can't land on them at the minute, unfortunately, which is a shame. So you really don't want to fly into it like I'm about to. But we do want to go this way. We'll do a flyby. So essentially it's like an Earthlight but with no forests. It's just the water. Just the seas. What? Oh, it's lost... there we go. Sure. Ah, I see. Because we'd picked up too much material, I think. We'd refined too many things. Our ship now weighs more and we can't use the same route. That's quite cool.
3, 2, 1.
Well, that's midnight, ladies and gentlemen. That's 3 hours of streaming. And whilst I would continue, I am not going to, frankly, because I am falling asleep. I'm not falling asleep, but I'm sort of falling asleep. It feels like it's later than it should be. It's just, but again, this is just this game. You just get sucked in. One more wafer thin one. Oh, hold on. Let's just see. What are we near? Are we near anything? There's some interesting named places there. That was like called H. Loopy. Where's H. Loopy? Where are we? Here. Where's H? There you go. H. Loopy. I think we go to H. Loopy. This is our last stop of the day, ladies and gentlemen. H. Loopy. G. White yellow star. For whatever reason, that's where we're going. Taking a total detour. H. Loopy. Here we come. Let's do it. See what we get in H. Loopy. Looks quite bright over there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Into H. Loopy we go. So when I find a system that has like a like all these other ones are called like Col Sector X1, 3, X2. This one's called H. Loopy, and it kind of makes me think, well, maybe H. Loopy was the person who invented it, or the person who found it in real life. Kite, how you doing, man? Have you got this game? Do you play this, Kite? Wow, that's a big. Look at H. Loopy. Won't you just? The little gas giant. Big gas giant. That's cool, isn't it? I mean, that is cool. There ain't no doubt in that. Right, let's pick up the satellites just while we're here. What we got here? Little rocky body, fair enough. Another one. Not much going on. Another one. A little moon, fine. Let's see what's around this. Nothing. So, I mean, the galaxy is so vast, but the chances are that you're going to find a lot of the same stuff. That's just the luck of the reality engine. That is just the way it frickin' goes. What is this now? Right, where is our last? Let's follow these. Oh, excuse me. There it is. That's another class 4. It's a big old boy. Oh, damn it. I didn't want to do that. Okay, so if the class 4 was over here, they must surely be over here as well. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That would look wicked. If you went up to that, that would look like that, and it would look friggin' sweet. Really good. I keep doing that. Just stupid. There's another high metal content somewhere. Where? Around here? Yep.
System scan complete.
Whoa, look at that. Look at, now you see this thing up the top that says geological, likely refining scan. So we're just going to hold hard here. We actually can't land on this planet because I don't have the goods. I purposefully didn't put them on, which is annoying. So it's got 6 geological features on that planetary surface. Now it's interesting to find a ringed planet that you can actually land on. You don't get too many of them. That's pretty cool. And it must be this little one. Yeah, it's this one here. Look at that. Pristine reserves. Looks great. Pristine reserves as well. Helium, hydrogen. Not too far away. What are these rings? So the first ring is rocky. They're both rocky rings. Rocky rings, rocky rings. Right, that's where we're headed. We're gonna. You see what I mean with regards to the naming? Like these are all just like coal. Coal is so boring. We're gonna go to HP Loopy Doopy 1, which is behind us, and then we're gonna just see what's in there, and then I'm probably gonna leave me there, and I'll pick up on this tomorrow. You can see another one of those nebula there. There's a really dark one in front of us, dark red one, and then a blue one up there to the left. The game is stunning. There is no doubt in that. The game is a stunner. The other thing, when you're in Super Cruise and you're trying to traverse around, you will do well to keep your speed within that blue bar, just on the speedometer, if that is even its name. It's not. Bart Simpson. That's where you should keep it. It just makes everything so much easier. I think there are going to be quite a lot of... look at the little satellite. There's the little satellite. In fact, what is the satellite? That's a star. No, it's not. Which one is it? Is it high metal con... Oh, look, there's two of them. What the frick? Was I just about to go to the wrong one? Look at this. Ah, yeah, you see, this is the high metal content. This is worth a lot of money as well. Let's just go and have a look. We'll scan this as well, just because it's worth, again, 700,000 credits. Why not? Scan it. Also, it looks beautiful. Look at the state of it. Now, it's always a bit difficult to scan these when you have the planet here, which is 10. This is actually quite a big planet. You have that. Right, let's fire that there. Fire that there. See what we got on this ring.
Surface scan complete.
Nothing. What have we got on this ring?
Surface scan complete.
Nothing. Nothing on either of those rings. Fair enough. Right. So 10 impact on this. So let's go here. We'll do the same sort of thing. 1, 2. Can I try and get that around the back as well? Without buggering it up? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. It's 9. Let's see how many 9 does for us. Can we get it over 90? Easily. Kaboom. Perfect. So we've now scanned the whole of that planet. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And it tells us we have a couple of hotspots, but also we have these geological signals. So if I actually had, we can actually go down, but we couldn't get out on an SRV and have a look, which is a shame because that looks pretty cool. And this isn't the droid I was looking for with regards to the rings, but they are both rocky. It doesn't really matter if I go to this one or the other one. So, do I want to go down into this? I don't know if I do want to go down into it. I think I'd rather find an osmium one. So I'm gonna look for an osmium one. Let's just see if we can do the same over here and just see. But this will be the last thing we do, guys. So I will say thanks for coming along. Yeah, I'm trying to get some Odyssey content, but the game is in such a state, it's really tricky to get anything done for you. It really is difficult. I'm sort of getting there, I think. Did I just put that up or not? Maybe I did. Don't go too quickly. You got to watch what you're doing. But yeah, it's very difficult to try and stream. So we'll see how we get on. There's another beautiful gas giant. Look at it. Fantastic. So let's fire this off. Okay, so we want the first ring. Should be there. Second ring should be there. Let's see what we get off these two.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, it's not telling me, but if there are any, it will show up here. A load of geological signals. Oh, wait a minute, that's on a different one. Alexandrite, Serendip. Yeah, it's osmium I want. It's osmium I want. Not none of this nonsense. Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is that. We had a destination in mind, but we chose not to go there. We have actually come quite a way out. Hey, Pete. Hey, no worries. It's nice. Hey, thank you for coming along. That's the... without you, there is no stream. I guess without both of us, there is no stream. But look at these. A load of little G stars. I kind of like them. Some interesting shiz going on. I'm going to try and start to head back at some point. Oh, look at this. 3 Psi, 1 Loopy. What great names. There's actually a station here. That might be the furthest... No, maybe. Yeah, there's some good stuff around here. This is a little nebula system, so you could check out places like this, guys. This is a system that is actually its own nebula. Do you see it? Can you just see the difference in it? It's got this sort of glow around it. It's a black hole. Oh my god, it's a black hole. 6 jumps to the black hole. Oh, dudes. Can't do it. I can't do it, I don't think. 6 jumps to the black hole.
Frameshift drive charging.
No, I can't. I'm afraid I can't do it, guys. I'm really sorry. I would love to, but I'm just too tired and I need to go to bed. Maybe I'll go to the black hole next time. But look, thank you very much for coming to join. We'll leave this where it is. Let's see if we can do some of these new fancy bits and bobs that I've got going on. There we are, look. There. Come and join us. Do it, Mark. Do it. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. I'll do it next time. Don't worry. Even if we're on the PS5 on Wednesday, if I still can't get Odyssey working, I'll come back on here. I'm not going to move away. I'm not going to play it too much, I don't think. But I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, Pete. Thanks, Mr. V. Lovely to see you, man. I hope you get on your Odyssey soon as well, dude. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. Thanks, Spanks, as always, helping me out in the mods. Pete, Kite, Adam was in here as well. We had all kinds of different people in, around, and about. And also, I know that a lot of people watch and they don't like to comment, which is fine. Check out the links in the description. Check out the Discord. Come and see us. Come and say hello. Drop a like. Spin around 3 times. Click your heels together. Peace. What the fuck? What does that even mean? Do you know what I mean? What does that even mean? I'll catch you later. 07.